Three key things. One, to bring academic education closer to our communities. Two, to bring organizational development and technical education closer to our people. And last one, to bring community development to the people by themselves. That's why we partnered CCOD. We saw CCOD doing things that enable people, empower people, give people education, additional and new skills so they can do things by themselves. And as a community development organization, we want to do things by ourselves. We don't want to continue to be on donors. We want to generate our own resources and be able to develop our own communities. So our partnership for CCOD for the last 11 years and going forward in our new MOU for the next 5 years, we want to bring education to people who will be certified based on what they can do and not what they can learn or what they can write. We do not also want to give our people education that you only remember what you have learned, but we want to give our people education that you use to work, not to go and remember when was the Asante War, no, but when did we find this community problem and how did we resolve it. That's the kind of education, that's the kind of development we want to bring to our people. We also want to bring people development by themselves. We don't want them to hold a bowl or a calabash in hand doing lala sulala for development. That's the core of our partnership. So we are a number of campuses, we have a number of research centers, and I think close to 30 of the new matriculants were from one of our research centers, Yerkoi, a very remote community. And the community itself was wondering how we can bring university education to that community. But that research center is coming up. We also have a number of mobilization centers. And we are bringing OD education to leaders. We are transforming, Regional House of Chiefs. We are transforming Tamale Archdiocese, and we're doing quite a number of things. It's interesting to be a partner to CCOD.
So, moving forward, educational direction, where do you think they should focus on?
A total change of our educational direction, based on what we can do and not what we can remember. Colonial masters taught us how to remember, so they can continue to be their masters. They will continue to be our masters and will continue to be slaves. We don't want education where we can remember. We want education where we can do with the knowledge that we have. And that's the kind of education we need. That's the kind of partnership we are seeking to work on. And CCOD is bringing that. And they are not limiting it on structure basis. They are not limiting it on campus basis. They are taking it to communities. And that is one of the unique things that community people can benefit. They have education. People can have degrees in their own communities. That's what we're looking up to. And degrees that will not just make them remember, but degrees that will make them be change agents and bring change to their communities.